My name is Keshwani. It's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I. Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GRE. We have been solving math problems out of this book here, the official guide to the GRE, the third edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. Today is our lesson number 105. Day 3105. 3 is to signify that we are in the third edition, day 105. We're covering the topic of probability. There's a problem on the blackboard, a problem that you will find on page number 307. Example number 4.4.7. Example number 4.4.7. Make sure the book is in front of you so that you can read the problem along with me. Here's what the problem says. The problem says that we have a box containing marbles of 3 different colors. We are told that it contains 5 yellow marbles, 4 red marbles and 1 blue marbles. We are to select 2 marbles at random. And the condition is that they have to be selected without replacement. In other words, we're going to select one, we're going to record what kind of marble we have chosen, and we're not going to put it back in the box. We're going to leave it outside the box. It is called without replacement. And then we're going to pick the second marble. And the question is, if we were to do that, if we were to perform such an experiment, what's the probability that the first marble that we have chosen is red and the second marble that we have chosen is yellow? How do we express that? Well, this is how we express it. This is because here the two events actually means the 2 physical events, separate events, choosing the first marble and then choosing the second marble, because there are 2 separate physical events as opposed to the situations where we talked about the last few days of 2 events being mutually exclusive, where 2 events does not mean 2 physical events. 2 events, we just do it, we roll the die once, and we're talking about 2 different events taking place at the same time. That's not what we're dealing with here. Here, 2 events means actually physically picking 2 marbles, one after the other. And because they are 2 physical events, we write it like this. The probability is written as ordered pair. What are the chances that we choose? What is the probability that the first marble chosen is red? And then the second marble chosen is yellow. This is how we write it. That's what is this. It's an ordered pair. And it is going to be equal to, and because they are independent event, no, they are not independent event because we are doing it without replacement. We are doing it without independence. It is what is known as conditional probability. So the odds that we choose the red one on the first row and then the yellow one without having replaced whatever it is that we chose in the first row is the same as the odds of choosing the first one times the odds of choosing a yellow one on the second row, given the fact that we had the red one on the first one. And this is what is known as conditional probability. And how do we read this thing? This thing is read as, in English language, what does it tell us in English language? In English language it tells us what are the odds, this part we're talking about, what are the odds of choosing a yellow marble on the second row, on the second try, given that red was selected on the first try. Given that the red was selected in the first try, right here. So given that the red was selected on the first try, is this part right here. So this is the second try. First try, what are the odds of picking a red one on the first try times the odds of choosing the red one on the first try times the odds of choosing the yellow one, given the fact that the red was chosen on the first try. And this is what is known as conditional probability. It is called conditional probability, obviously, because the odds of choosing the yellow one is conditioned upon the fact that the red was chosen on the first try. Do you understand? That's the condition. So let's find out, shall we? Let's do it on the top. The odds of choosing a red one is right here. There are 4 red ones. There are 4 red ones. Out of how many? Out of 10. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 10. Here's where you have to pay attention. The odds of choosing the yellow one, given the fact that the red one was chosen on the first try, if the red one was chosen on the first try and we didn't replace it, we didn't put it back, we have only 9 marbles left. We have only 9 marbles left, and therefore the odds of choosing the yellow one, the number of yellow marbles has not changed, because there are no, oh, there are yellow here, because the first one we picked was red one. The first one we picked was a red one. That's what this indicates. That's the condition. What are the odds of picking yellow one, given the fact that the red one was chosen on the first try, given the fact that the red one was chosen on the first try? If the red one was chosen on the first try, we still have 5 yellow ones. We still have 5 yellow ones, because it was not the yellow one that we chose on the first try. It was the red one. So number of yellows on the second try does not change. What does change is the total number of marbles. And that's it. That's all it is. We are done. Let's simplify it. 5 goes into 10 2 times, and 2 goes into 4 2 times. So just 2 out of 9. 2 out of 9. 2 out of 9 is the answer, and we know that 1 out of 9 is 0.1 repeating. We know 1 out of 9 is 0.1 repeating, and therefore we know that 2 out of 9 is 0.2 repeating. So it's just going to be, well, not exactly, but it's just going to be approximately. Now it can be exactly because it repeats, it does never ends. Therefore this is approximately 22.22%, or if you like, about 22.25%, or even just 22% approximately. And that's it. That's the answer. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.